What's up, Wolfpackers? We got a Predator review for you guys today. Now, I didn't even know these were coming out. I was going through my stories on Instagram and I saw Toy Shiz. He likes to screenshot. People will send him videos or photos of toys that are out, like at Targets, at Walmarts, GameStops, whatever, right? And then he'll screenshot them and post them on his stories. And it kind of helps if you're a collector because it'll tell you what's out, what's becoming available, things like that. Anywho, Fun Size Prince Lover sent me a gift card for Christmas. Right on for that. Fun Size Prince Lover. These were $29.99 each. Came out to about $65 after tax. $65.53 after tax. Let's check out the back. Pause if you want to read that. Pretty cool pictures. Got them in some awesome poses. So Predator 1 goes without saying. Predator 2. In this one he's fighting Arnie. And this one he's fighting Danny Glover. Mr. Lethal Weapon himself. Let's get these guys flipped back. Side to side. Let's open up the first one. Slide you over. Predator 2, you know, age before beauty. Look at that picture. That's awesome. That's your one ugly mother blupper. We don't cuss on the Wolfpack. Sorry, guys. Go somewhere else. Move my light for a second. Good scope comes with 2 masks. So, pretty sure you can put this mask on top of that face scope. Sorry about that glare, guys. Plasma Blast. 2 different hand scopes. Sub-Zero spine. I'm going to try to use that later for a finishing move, Sub-Zero. And his plasma cannon. And of course he comes with his claws. And if it's anything like the other, like the arcade mechas, that'll flip open. Alright, on to part 2. Now, in part 2, we remember he came with a spear and the discs, those super cool discs that'll cut through you. Bam, look at that. Got more of a bronze tone to the mask. Got the spear, 3 hand sculpts, along with the 3 that the 2 that come with the figure. Got the plasma blast, these little gauntlets maybe, not sure, and a bloody skull. And he's got more of a tiger stripe, almost like a tiger shark, and another little, I don't know, we'll get that open, we'll figure out what it is, guys. Super cool. I got this one on the arcade version too. Alright, guys, let's get these guys open and see what they're all about. Alright, so before we get started opening these guys up, I want to remind you guys to turn your notifications on because we've got a lot of NECA coming up. Here's the Bad Blood versus Enforcer. Turn on notifications. You guys want to check this one out. And then we've also got these fellas coming up. This is the arcade version, Predator versus Alien. Alright, like to see it? Here we go. Slide you back just for space. Got the official Wolfpack safety knife. Let's go. Let's get this bad boy opened up. Alright, so here we got Predator 1. Let's get him out of the bag. In the box. His legs come locked in, so be careful when you're pulling them out. Peg holes on the bottom. Pretty cool. Got the netting. Good detail. It's like a gold wash to the armor plating. Now, you just saw me pull it out of the box. You can kind of spread these open just a touch. Get them to open up. These do not. No, they don't come out. The ones in the arcade retracted. But yeah, you can spread them just a little bit. He's got his fisted hand. He's got his partially fisted. Careful when you're pulling these out of the box too. You don't want to rip his skulls and trophies. Got the spine. He's got a collar. And when he gets in trouble or wants to cancel out, boop, 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 boop. And look at that. It's digitally painted in too, so that's cool. Got the dreads. He's a dread head, loincloth, little pouch. Got double jointed knees. Comes on a very limited roller, up and down, 360, thigh rotation. Yeah, you gotta be careful with the padding, with the armor. Can go 360, but be careful when you bend at the elbow. These NECA makes, well, at least with the Predator line, you don't want to stretch this out and warp it. So, yeah, see, I already popped off this side. It goes plug it right back in. Hopefully that goes right back in. Bicep swivel on the right arm. Double jointed elbows. Like I said, double jointed here, but you don't want to stretch this out. You'll yank it out. .360. Not very much. You can go up, down. All right, let's get to his accessories. So since it was in the packaging, it comes kind of curved. He's got almost like a shrimp head. I'm sure over time these will spread out and drop straight down. Get him tight right here. Super cool detail. Look at that. Looks just like he's gonna fight Arnie. Ho, 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 ho. Stick around. Got the alternate mask. It's the same exact mask, but if you want to pose him with the head sculpt, the maskless, so it doesn't. There's no way of locking it in. The tusks, don't let that happen. But if you want to pose him with this head and then holding this, you know, it's doable. But yeah, again, it does not fit. If you saw Anthony Customs review on this one, he said he didn't like how they did the carbon scoring on the helmet. It's not bad, but they could have been a little better with the detail on it. Let's get to one of the accessories I really wanted to see. Wow, that's nice. You can see the spine columns. You see the lumbar discs. My back always hurts right about here. Just a little spinal manipulation. Check out the detail on that skull. It's nice. You see teeth. You can see into the eye sockets. See the cracks in the skull. Really good detail, and it comes all the way even with the tailbone. Got little baby head alternate. Now, there's no articulation in the jaw, but I'm sure we would have given up some of the detail if we had articulation in the jaw. That's like really good. I like how it's deep, how you can look in there, look into his soul and who he used to be. Dope. Alright, so we come with two alternate hands, left and right. Good detail, good scope. You can see the fingernails. Freaky little hands. You got the plasma blaster. It's also got that gold wash. Got an up and down swivel, up and down, and side to side. Be easy with this, kids. This will break. This part can come off. This hinge here can come off. It's got a little peg. Good detail. Like it's charging up, getting ready to go. And then the cannon itself has a small port. Just slides right in. Alright, so that's where we're at with that one. Now on to Predator 2, City Hunter. Bam. Check that guy out. Alright, so here we go. We got him with either with or without helmet. There's no side unmasked helmet to go with it. We got this super cool spear. Check out the scope and the detail on that. Got a bronze with a little silver wash, pointed tip. Doesn't look to be warped at all. Pretty balanced if you know a little about Endgame. Not Endgame, but Infinity War. Well balanced. Leave a comment if you have this one and yours came out slightly warped. Got the bloody skull. So if you've seen the movies, which, you know, pretty good chance you have if you're watching this now, but this one just freshly came out of the body. The other one, he uses almost a wash, a decontamination to turn them into trophies. This guy, he hasn't gotten around to it yet. Same thing though. It's almost got a glaze, a bloody glaze. I like that. This will go good with the Mortal Kombat. It's just. This appears to be his spear when it's contracted mode. Pretty sure, yeah. You can pose them with or without. This one's a little bit warped. Looks like a bronze turd. Yeah, bend it back. Heat it up. I know you guys know that trick. This is one of the cool things I really wanted with this. Ultimate Frisbee, if you guys, whoa, see? It comes at you. Life comes at you pretty fast. I like this side better. This side's got better scope to it. They both have the same kind of wash, but yeah, this is the side you'll see when he's holding it, and then he sticks his hands in through here. Alternate holes so that you can position better, and he does actually hold this. It's a different kind of hand. It's a, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. He's polite. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be in sprinting mode, just, you know, running. Got a gripping hand for gripping the spine. It's like an orange with a black wash to it. The nails are always good detail. Punching his prey. Not sure what these are yet. They've got pegs, so they go probably in the shins or thighs or somewhere. We'll play around with them and figure out what they do. They got almost a coppery, like a rusted copper wash to them. It's almost like a holster. Holster that sidearm, soldier. You got a peg. We'll figure it out. You got the kaiju head. That's cool. Got the tusks opened up like they're coming at you. Can you see the eyes in there? It's crazy. Like this wash, something like a diamondback rattlesnake type thing. Tiger, and then the horns. It's like a tiger stripe predator. Dreads, and then you can straighten these out. It's a soft rubber. Little flow. And then of course it comes super braided up. Here we go. This guy doesn't have as many cables running through him. He's more of a lighter mobility kind of kaiju. This guy's little pouch, that's cool. The spear, that's nice. The spear clicks on right there. Oh wow, that's dope. And then even the smaller, when it's retracted, clicks on. The disc pops right in, and that's why it's got one side has a better detail to it. This side's meant to be out, and they're tricky putting them in. They're tricky putting them out. So you know, if you're gonna have it in, have it in. Double jointed knees. You get some thigh rotation, little ball hinge. Ball hinge, swivel at the hip. He's got a little bit of an ab rocker. Double jointed elbows. The spears do not retract. No. Yeah, they do. Slight retraction. Up and down on the heads. 360. Then you gotta fix his dreads right after. Now his cannon comes mounted already. He doesn't have the big blaster type thing. 2 pouches. Light armor plating. So this guy's built for mobility, for speed. He's not here to mess around. He's just here to catch his prey. And go. Yep, goes right in there. That's where he puts his sidearm, side pistol in the boot. I know you guys know about that. So then this one, we'll find it, guys. I'll give you guys an update. It's got detail on the. You can see the digital numbers when he wants to quit and press reset. That's like the ultimate rage quit. You know, I'm not going to win this one. Well, let me blow up a section of your planet. Alright guys, that's going to do it. Super cool figures, tons of detail, loads of accessories. Jungle Predator comes with 2 heads and an alternate face mask and 2 alternate hand sculpts. Comes with 2 skulls, spinal and non-spinal. City Predator comes with 2 face sculpts, got the unmasked and the masked. Comes with the contracted and the extended spear, and 3 hand scopes. They come with tons of little accessories. They go with the armor, and then both the figures themselves come with like necklaces, pendants, kind of keepsakes from their trophies. I am gonna say that the Jungle Predator with the optic blast or the plasma blast, it's too heavy and it swings down. So it's up to you on that one. Maybe mine's a little warped. I don't know. Another thing is that their posability. If they're not standing straight up, you're not gonna get them in any poses. They're gonna fall back. So you'll need a NECA stand or something like that to put them in a really cool pose. If they're not standing perfectly vertical, they tip over. All in all, good figures. They're about $30 a piece. That's gonna wrap it up. So give us a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you were new to the channel. Share with a friend. As always, deuces.